update of the index, which included a different firmware, and we can finally display the two screens on different desktops, which in VR makes a lot of difference because it allows me for reading the smaller script. That was completely impossible yesterday or even before yesterday, and this I really love it. And this morning has been a great help in setting up the various things of the match, starting the game itself. It's very warranted to install it as soon as possible, unless that is you already had it by means of the utilization of the Steam beta. I only gone to the mainline release now because it creates difficulties with the various overlays. So for me it's completely new and it's a huge improvement as a streamer. Finally allows for easy selection of all the options and things like that. So today we're going to do another playing game, Sturmovik, because if I keep only doing shooting games in the afternoon, we'll never find players for this. This is the hour where the limited player base is more active, and the morning there is almost no one. Since today, finally, I would like to try the multiplayer, and I hope we'll be able to find someone, especially on the Discord channels, so that we may collaborate with them. Let's see, I will have to activate, of course, push to talk. Unless I want them to hear everything I say to you. Okay, it's still loading. And push to talk in Discord, if I'm not wrong, should be around here. Voice and video. Push to talk. CTRL-LD. Well, this is not the best. Let's go for maybe the del button. I don't think I used the del button. Yeah. Test. Well. Test. Okay, so while the game loads, well actually it has loaded, wait a second, let's see which server is more populated and then we look for its Discord. Multiplayer, dogfight. You know how it is, this game has huge maps and it's much more difficult to get to the action, so if we're not cooperating with someone it's going to be difficult. The one where they normally use Discord is Combat Box, but as you can see has only 5 players online. We have to go on Wings of Liberty and I hope they have their Discord. I think so in any case, because it makes so much sense to have it for this game. Let's try looking for it even before it loads. And where do you do it? There was something, I think, yeah, it's gone down. Wings of Liberty. Okay, this isn't very promising. Well, if we found nothing, I just play without Discord. Then if we cannot find the enemy, I go play single player. That's also in program, just in case it ends up like the other time. This is a game that has long waiting sometime. So let's also reduce the phase, unless I forget it. Yeah, we will use this. Or do you prefer this? No, this cuts off the head. No, I have to use this. It cuts off my head. That's not good. And now I made the window disappear. Okay, desktop 1. Then you go to the game, then you go like this, then you read the briefing that hopefully tells me something about Discord. Apparently not. It's still loading though. Okay, it's done. Attention, server rules. TeamSpeak. They use TeamSpeak. Let's download TeamSpeak. Tell you what, I used it once. Maybe I still have it. Why can't simulation people utilize normal application like all of us? No, you have to download TeamSpeak. Okay, I download TeamSpeak, I guess. But I don't want to keep you waiting too much. Now we download TeamSpeak, but I'll take off at least once. Then we try and install it. Accept the cookies, get the thing. Server SDK, Windows client, download. If I knew it, I would have downloaded it earlier. Well, wait a second, it's not going to take that long. I cannot see the Windows. Please wait, what setup is loading? Let's take off for a minute, just because I've been speaking so much. I want to show you a bit of the game, then we do that. And we're going to choose the allies, because possibly I wanted to go. What is this other stupid problem? Okay, TeamSpeak has gone too forward and wants to be installed. Okay, I accept the install for anyone, install in program files, save user. I don't care. No, please, I don't want this thing. And here it is. Run TeamSpeak. I will tell you what, run TeamSpeak, but now I want to friggin' play. I want to be one of the allies, because I'd like to try. Well, it's only one player difference. But it's not an half-empty match. Look at this, there's a lot of people. I'll take off, I guess, at Plodovitoye, or whatever it is said, but this doesn't have the American planes. I wanted, as I was saying, to fly the Mustang, and I hope I can do it on this server. In fact, it's not that likely, you know. It's not that likely, because, no. Because this is an older era server. Okay, I guess we're going with the lag then. That's one of my favorite planes, we might as well. And in the line of modification you don't have much here. Let's just take off. Then I'll set up TeamSpeak. Maybe I'll even do it while I'm in flight. This game has a very useful anachronistic self-leveling autopilot that we might use. So maybe we will. Where did the keyboard go? Ah, of course it's now stuck against the wheel. We're not going to use the wheel today. Okay, turn on the engine. Look at the fire coming out for it. These are not Spitfires, but they might as well be. These are actual players, by the way. We're online today. Close the canopy. Okay. And, well, engine management is very easy in the Russian planes in Sturmovik. You just basically have to maneuver the radiator of it so it doesn't overheat. For the rest, it's all very simple. Whereas the German planes in theory are more automatic, but actually you have to babysit them, because if you make a mistake, you can actually break the engine. That never happens with this. They only slowly overheat if you are completely not careful, but we're going to be careful, so that won't happen. I lowered the flaps a bit. The yak, excuse me, I got the lag. The lag isn't very easy to control on the ground, because it doesn't lock the tail wheel, it tends to slide this way and that. But if you increase the power in a gradual way, it shouldn't be a problem. Also, I didn't raise the RPM, now I did. And this is the power of the engine. Finally, we can hear its roar. These planes have amazing power. They're incredible for their age in terms of horsepower. No, I don't know what the yak, the lag has, but it must be quite a lot, judging by the way it accelerates. Now, there isn't a proper runway. This being Russia in World War II, you just go towards the infinite and pull the yoke to yourself. Okay, we're in the air. Raise gear, raise flaps. Ah, there's actually, you see how the flaps work. They have two different levels. And now we're in the air. We're in the air and in the wrong way, because we're going east. We have to go west, of course. We're defending Russia, not attacking it. And I should have the very useful... Yeah, it should tell me if I risk overreading, because I can see the technical messages here. I also had enabled this morning the FPS, just because of the update. I wanted to be extra sure I wasn't going above the overhead for my sister. Thanks for live streaming, Zala. Hey there! Hahaha! Chatty Tumblr wants the... How do you know I'm live streaming? This guy. I think he's seen it on the Facebook. This is terrible, man. Don't tell me that. I'm going to offer... Well, but this is stream sniping. You're the one violating the terms of service, man. No, you know what I'll do? I won't even go to the TeamSpeak server now, so you can only hear me yabbering about. You won't know anything about the friends. But that's for you, What do you want? What do you mean? If people don't stream the game, then no one will know the game. And stabilize this thing. I guess this happens. This also happens. It's a first time for me. Thank you in any case for showing up, and thank you for, I guess, commenting on the stream. And let's stabilize the plane. Okay, we don't have the stabilization on this plane. It also says retract the flap. You see how nice it is. Oh, the engine is overheating. Open the radiator. You want the intelligence, but I tell you what, that's on you, because I won't know absolutely anything about what is going on. I don't even know what I'm doing. So how can I help you? The engine is already overheating again. I guess I'll have to pull the throttle to me a bit more. Hiya! I'm streaming on Facebook, yeah. Because why? Are you looking on Facebook right now? Excuse me, you commented Facebook. I'm streaming on various groups. If you see the shares, you will see it's several VR groups and a pair for Sturmovik. Also, apparently, someone from the enemy team is currently watching me, and that's not very reassuring, I guess. But don't I have the... No, apparently not. I wanted to employ the self-leveling autopilot to go and configure TeamSpeak, but apparently I cannot. Let's try to trim the plane. Maybe if I trim the plane it's the same, I mean, if it plays stable. The page is named Zarlock Gaming. Ah, okay, it's named Zarlock Gaming. I think it says it below the video. In any case, that's the name. It's my gaming page, recently made. I haven't been a streamer for long. Why doesn't he want to stay stable? I'm trimming all to the right now. The yaw is trimmed completely to the right. 56%, 79%, 80%. I see nothing, by the way. Should maybe start to worry about what I have around me. But never mind what I said, because while I was setting the trim, I actually turned the plane the wrong way, and now we're no longer heading for the enemy. This will take a while. I got distracted because of you guys commenting my stream. The yaw is completely to the right, and yet it keeps... No, this is definitely not going to fly hands off today, so I cannot go and configure TeamSpeak yet. I will do it after this live. Hi Ludwig, thank you for commenting. I don't know what you're asking, I'm sorry, I don't speak your language. If you want an answer, you should try to translate. Okay, let's go. This is an English or Italian stream, by the way, because I'm Italian, but if you're watching, you know very well. Before you made the page, lol, where I seen you first was another chat group, lol. Haha, really ill. That's wonderful. Maybe you've seen me on Twitch. I started streaming on Twitch some weeks ago, but streaming simulators on Twitch is practically impossible, because the way Twitch is structured, basically you're always having the top games. This Czech language. Ah, so you're from the Eastern Europe. I'm sorry, I don't speak your language. Don't worry, in any case. I'm very glad for you to watch. Even if you can't understand me, it's still my pleasure. And why doesn't he want to fly straight today? That's very strange. He had to keep the joystick inclined to the right. It's almost like a calibration problem. And the yaw trimmer does nothing. This must be because of the update. Well, let's hope we don't have any more serious problems. While I keep heading for the front lines. This will take a while, I suspected as much. We're doing today, after all, the more complex and long-winded game, but unless I play it once in a while, I'll forget everything about it, so please bear with me. I wish I could at least open the options and go check. But maybe I can, because I can still maintain control of the plane while I go in the settings. Yeah. K-mapping. Let me see if it's a calibration problem, because it's really very strange. AI, autopilot for level flight. Okay, that must be disabled on this server, and that's okay, I guess. But, no, the axis is okay. And what about the yaw axis then? The yaw axis is also okay, and perfectly centered. I guess they changed something in the physics of the plane. I haven't flown it. Hi Andre. Hello from Italy, you're welcome. He says he's from Brazil, that's very cool. Welcome to my stream. So, do you like flight simulators also? I think we're starting to love them, and speaking also about the people that are so kind to show up here every day. Thanks guys, you made great support really. It's not easy to start streaming in 2019, almost 2020. Everyone seems to have already a name for himself. Our troops in Ivanovka, 1325, are currently under attack. Okay. And that's right where I'm heading. So we will probably be able to get into the action soon. Now I'm giving intel to the enemy. Quick please, we want to see action. Dogfight. Yeah, I know man. I know how it is. I wanted to show some multiplayer. I will also try and activate TeamSpeak. That should shorten our times, but if it ends up being so boring, I will just go to quick fight. Okay, I guess that's also warranted. You get to make the call. Sometimes I also think that quick action is more fun for you, but I wanted to do something different. Yeah, there's a stream striker. Yeah, at least now they know it.
Ah, okay, now it's self-leveling. There was something strange. Ah, here it is. Here it is. Now, auto level off. Auto level on. But of course now we're almost on the objective. German Wolf in your 6. Oh my god. Really? I get a lot of conflicting messages today. I see nothing, man. I see nothing. Thank you for the heads up, but unless that is... No, there is nothing happening in my 6. Guys, if you start still sniping already, I guess I got very popular. I will be, in a way, happy to be still sniped, but not so happy at first. You scare me, Andre. Are you actually in this match, by the way? It seems everyone is today. Now you come to watch me, the entire server is. So I'm starting to feel a bit of pressure, to say the least, because maybe you don't know it, but I'm not so good as Sturmovik. I'm better in War Thunder, which is way easier. But let's see how it goes. The troops were under attack, it said. It said so. It said so. I know that point, that's where the troops are stationed usually on this map. Hi Ludwig. Ah, you had already commented. Yeah, the graphic is very cool. This has better graphic than War Thunder. At least the way I play War Thunder. My War Thunder has all the planes so spaced together that in the end, if you put maximum detail, you're going to really ruin your performance. Here is all the people in the server. Here you are. These I don't believe are looking at me currently because I see there's a big fight going on. So now we will have the action. Let's hope it lasts a while before I get utterly destroyed by someone that has played many more hours than me. Hi, Nap, I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry. You're writing me something very long in Russian. I believe it must be for your Russian friends because unluckily I don't speak Russian. In any case, thank you for commenting. It's always a pleasure for me. What do we have here? I see tracers. I see the tracers. So they're shooting. We have to... Here we have no labels also. This is a fully realistic game, unlike War Thunder. We will have to try to identify everything by sight. And that looks a bit German to me. Doesn't that look German also to you? No, that's a plane like mine. So this is the enemy. Indeed, it is. And shoot, missed. But I can easily follow. My god, my performance is horrible. I don't know why. I'm losing a lot of frames. I'm not so blacking out. Blackout is much more of a problem in this game compared to the other one. And maybe I will get the kill. Maybe I will. I hit him. I missed him. The other guy is hitting me. Him, I believe. Check your 6. I see nothing. Well, there's a friend on my 6, I mean. And unluckily, I don't have the energy to follow him. Not by any long stretch of imagination. I wonder if he's also watching the stream. Maybe on his second monitor. Look at that. You see how air combat is in this game compared to Sturmovik. It almost seems slower, but has more weight to it. I don't know how to say it. My performance is horrible, by the way. I don't know what happened. It didn't run this bad. I must be... Yeah, I'm well above overhead. This is not going to help. And now I'm also under fire. That's not the guy I was shooting, by the way. That's another one. Wait a second. Maybe I'll bring him to the ground with me. Listen to the sound. It makes it really ominous in a way. And much more realistic. Now it's almost nothing, but maybe with my last dying breath. Oh my god, this is terrifying. the glass all broken and dirty like this. Yeah, now it has even worse visibility, Andrei, as you can see. It's completely impossible to see outside. I could even try and open the canopy. I mean, I won't be in the air for long. But now this is even worse, because apparently I got blood in my eyes or something like that. Still, it looks a bit frenetic, but also sorta cool. Let's see how long I can still be in the air. They get some points, by the way, because I damaged that guy 100%. My god, this is even worse. I shouldn't have opened the canopy. And now I cannot even close it. Maybe if I put my head like this, I see nothing, guys. No, I'm going to die an horrible death. Blood in my eyes. Petrol on my windscreen. The wings are broken and also full of holes. Maybe I should go for a safety landing. I don't think I can do much else. Let's see if I at least walk from this. Lowering the gear. Thank you, Chatty Tumbler. Yeah, I looked a bit red. So everyone in the server is looking at me. And they know whatever I'm doing in whatever moment. That's not going to help. Okay, let's go and look at the TeamSpeak. I accept the TeamSpeak term of service. Now, my secret is out, guys. I'm not very good at Sturmovik. You will know it very well by now. I accept. This is TeamSpeak. Introducing my TeamSpeak. We don't care about it. Email address. Password. Continue without logging in. We don't care. Choose your name. I might as well put in Zarlok. And if I go and look at the briefing screen, it looked a bit red for being oil, so it was still oil. I'm alive, guys. I'm alive. Resident streamer is alive. Finish the mission. Thank you, Andrea. It could have gone better, I mind you, but still, I did some damage. And let's look at it. Says tsaviaskins.com. Okay. tsaviaskins.com. Now, if I will remember how it works. I haven't used TeamSpeak in a while. Why don't you guys, by the way, install Discord, guys? That would have been so much better. Aviaskins. No, mistyped. Skins.com. Let me look at it again. TeamSpeak, aviaskins.com, and there is nothing else to input, it seems. It should work. It should work in theory. Trying to resolve hostname aviaskins. Connected, it says. It says connected. The volume seems a bit low, mind you. Let's see if there is some option here. Playback, volume adjustment. I'm going to go deaf if someone screams. How does it work? Blue. Blue, this is a squad. I don't know which squad is mine. Maybe someone will write me. I see the red star. Okay, and that's the German. Okay, then I go here. And this must be a squad. Let's try. TeamSpeak user. Hi, guys. Hi.
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 Zarlok. Hello. I'm trying to activate the push to talk. Wait a second. Yeah. Let's put it on
Я не
backspace.
понял, что он спросил. Что он хочет активировать?
Can you hear me? No. Can you hear me now? Perfect. Okay. And does it work also if it's not in priority? Let's see.
I don't understand.
That's okay, man. Don't worry. We will try to be understood. Okay, now I can hear our friends. Let's go back to Rap Girl. But the performance horrible. What's up? Used to work so well. I picked the Yak this time just for the sake of variety. Let's see if we have some setup option. Probably now it's running even worse. Perhaps because of TeamSpeak. That's very unexpected. Must be due to the update. No one's speaking on this Discord. I mean TeamSpeak channel though. No, there's definitely something wrong. Very, very wrong. Look at the frame rate. It's completely gone awry. No, this is not playable. No, wait a second. Okay, that sorted itself. No. This sucks. What could it be? There is always something strange.
Что-то не закрывается карта, наверное, все цели надо убить.
I can, I guess,
Нет,
try
еще
to
дальняя
take
цель
off,
осталась.
but the performance seems
Я
for...
пошел с Печкина.
These guys only speak Russian, by the way. This is going to be a problem.
Сейчас 13:27.
Там на артиллерии осталась одна сетка, и все.
We won't be able to do much with this TeamSpeak server. Let's try and close it just in case. Yeah, it was probably the thing killing my performance. Well, I guess. Guys, I'm sorry, I won't be able to use... Jason, landing. Now you can watch your front too. Drink vodka, yeah, I guess I shall. But for now I cannot understand these guys. Also there's a little problem, and I'm speaking to the server also, if you are indeed watching my stream, guys, switch to Discord, because TeamSpeak completely kills VR performance. It's unusable. Have you seen what it did? Completely killed my performance. Now if the plane also started, that would be nice, thank you. Engine start, fuel valve open. I'm keeping the brake pressed, as you can see. Opening fully the throttle. Come on. Enemy aircraft sighted over Plodovitoye. Battery on, lights on, radio on. It's coming alive. Well, I guess if they were speaking Russian in any case, we wouldn't have been able to do much with the TeamSpeak server, but that's a bit disappointing. It's completely unusable. Guys, if you play VR, don't even install TeamSpeak. It kills the performance. And Discord doesn't, by the way. I played this with Discord many times without problems. So that's another thing for which Discord is apparently superior. Increase RPM. Yeah, but don't increase them all at once. Wait a second, I'm going to crash into something. RPM 50. It takes its damn time, because it's a wheel, you see, it's like a water tap, what you turn to increase your RPM in this plane. And now, full throttle ahead. Full throttle. I'm from Italy, Andre. I'm from Italy. You can see the little flag in the stream screen. I'm the famous Italian streamer of VR simulation games. Probably the only one. That's the reason I call myself famous. In fact, I'm very far from it. Okay, I didn't even lower the flaps. That's very convenient, isn't it? You forget the flaps when taking off, so you cannot forget them later. Let's go back to the action. Let's go back towards the action, I mean. I got absolutely 0 point on that dogfight, but I had damaged the German plane. Let's see if we can do better this time. Guys, I'm sorry. If you're watching from the server, it's impossible. I cannot use TeamSpeak. It kills the performance completely. And we're doing a second sortie in any case. Then if turns out the same, where I cannot survive more than a few seconds, I guess we're playing on a quick action server. And maybe also some campaign, why not? The missions do look cool, especially in the new DLC. I have also bought recently, as you might know if you watch me, the Bodenplatte expansion. And that's quite a sight of behold, with all the newer planes, and the United States planes also are very cool to use. Moving towards the cluster of objectives over there. But let me do one try a second. I'll open TeamSpeak again and see what happens, just for the sake of completeness. TeamSpeak client. Of course it's also forgot. This is such an updated application. So, until you connect, you're still good. Okay, my performance 55 frames per second. What if I close it? But we're good until we stay above 45, because that's what you need for VR. But look at this, we went back to 76. Now I reopen TeamSpeak. '63, 56. Well, it stays at 70. Stays at 70. Let's look a bit out of the window, by the way. Okay, I'm heading right for the cluster of objectives. There's also a railway station over there, by the way, well, that direction. But I have no way of knowing if it's under attack. And I guess, let's try 1 second to open the channel again. Avia skins. Looking for Christmas gift ideas? Look no further. So these guys are only Russian, it seems. Ah, for English-speaking pilots. That's nice. There's only one guy though. Why is the volume so low again? That's for the blue side. No, I'm on red side, I think. For English-speaking pilots, I could go there just to show I'm there. And maybe someone will come to me. So this is a Russian server. I didn't even know. Zarlak. What a shame that there isn't an English-speaking community for this game. It's such a shame. It's such a cool game. Testing. Okay, I can speak. Someone come play with me. I'm the English-speaking guy. It's gone very two ways. How's the frame rate? Okay, still above 60. That's good. Maybe it was just the fact that I was on the airfield. Tell you what, let's just listen to Russian voices. Maybe they will take pity and say something in English to me.
Одна бомба у меня.
Guys, anyone speaks English? Even
I
just a
don't
bit.
think-
Just a bit. No, yet.
I don't speak English.
Okay, I guess. No, it was for trying to ask.
Very little.
Okay, where do you see combat? Somewhere. No, it doesn't get it. Okay, never mind. Thank you all the same. No, that's going to be a big problem. Language barrier. I guess I'm flying Russian planes, so that's very much. You also have to learn Russian to fly the Russian planes. What a shame. Imagine if this game was as played as War Thunder. Yeah, you can have servers with like 100 planes that fly around. That would be an horizon sight to behold. Instead of this empty sky. No, we're definitely going to the quick action after this one. It was just a test. I mean, I wanted to try it at least once. After this live. Mamma mia, yeah. You want me to speak some Italian? Vuoi che ti parlo un po' italiano? I can do also the gesture with the hand.
Пойдешь домой?
Пошел, у меня бомбы скончились.
Ah, by the way, is anyone speaking Russia from the stream comments? If you could translate it for me,
Или
that would be
Один
cool.
походу вокруг наших. Один остановлен.
The volume is still low though.
Два еще где-то гоняют.
No, where was it? I found it earlier, now I cannot find it. Tools, options. Of course, this application doesn't even save. Playback. No, it was still pretty strong, but put it even more. I see nothing, I can ask no one. Now we're overflying basically what are the front lines. So maybe if I go to the German side they will speak German. Unfortunately I don't speak German either. I wish we had the Italian nation. Ah, the water is just out of reach. No, I got... Oh, wait a second, what is that? Someone fell right into the water. That could be an enemy, I guess. Someone's firing into the water. But I can see no one. Let's try to look all around. Again. These are bombs. And we're above an enemy objective. Okay, so there could be a friendly bomber, I guess. Or maybe it's just the ground battle. I don't know about this. Personally, I've never seen this kind of action going on. Maybe it's something from the latest patches. You have to be soft with the controls, it's very easy to black out in this game. Still someone new came into the channel. No, it's the same Russian guy. Ah, that's another bomb. Maybe it's an artillery shell though. I see no planes, I mean. I'll tell you also what I can try. Anyone speaks English in chat? For allies, Citral and.
А у меня вопрос. Выиграть это означает победить, да?
Ага.
What a
А
healthy
проиграть
voice.
загуба.
I wish I understood what you said.
Как?
Загуба по-болгарски проиграть.
А,
Would work once you see team. For VR, yeah. I'm always in Team VR, you can count on it. I will do anything to make VR more known. Well, I'm not doing much now. Unfortunately, that's the problem with this server. There should be some German artillery here, it says. Let's go if I can find it. But I
Ah,
already
what
know
is it?
that as soon as I take a dive, I will be very visible and open for enemy attack. Without communication like this, it's very difficult to try and put up an interesting stream.
Это вот сервак новую позицию дата. Многих кто-то выбрасывает. Не может что-то пакеты
Okay, I guess.
отправляет. Видимо, у кого связь
Ivy Shot, thank you for liking my stream.
далекая, скажем, и испытывает проблемы с сервером.
And we'll finish in 25 minutes.
значит, далекая связь.
Далекая связь, далекая связь.
It's very immersive like this.
До севера далеко.
Ну, у меня дальше все для сервера. Кряквание Сахалина же,
Ты же в
да?
России находишься.
Все в Болгарии.
В России. Кто-то на Украине, кто-то, может, еще где-нибудь.
Я думаю, что сервер в Америке.
У нас-то вот нету россиян-то, как бы не знаем, никого никто не выбрасывает. А вот и русские, может быть, китайцев, которые там со смартфонов играют, ну и еще какие-то. Вот,
There's
что-то
something
кидает он.
Here it is. I see combat. Finally. Here is the group from before.
Будем так говорить.
Engaging enemy over German artillery. I
Чем
wonder.
больше, так
But
сказать,
the map is
этих,
written in English, man.
костов, точек, видимо, где-то прерывается, потому что
He said Roger,
связь идет
didn't
не
he?
только с
That's a
сервером,
friendly, and that's
связь
the
идет
enemy.
между
And it
сервером
already
и
got the enemy.
мастер-сервером
Oh, I blacked
и
out.
игроком, то есть три.
I think someone responded Roger to me.
Траминрад, короче, как сказать, не знаю.
That's got a red engine coal. No, it's a friend. Okay, it's another yak.
German troops, German transport, German station.
Now he's speaking English.
Герман транспорт.
I guess the game is in English after all.
Не, я с печки не могу ехать. Я на German station буду.
Да, нет,
German
слушайте, не надо,
station.
надо еще истребителя там. Не могу это с лавки достать.
That guy's damaged. Losing something.
Я на train station буду.
Чуть не разбился, блин.
I will follow him. Let's see. Maybe he knows where he's going. Hey Tom, thank you for liking my post. I think, yeah, probably Tom, you commented the share. Yeah, unfortunately,
Еще одного.
I cannot see the share.
Сейчас же никто
In
по
VR,
машинам не
You
играет.
should comment on the stream
А если
itself.
ты где-то, так сказать, рядом находишься с серваком, поблизости, таких проблем нету. В основном это удаленные люди.
Он им будет большой пинг.
I'm afraid
Ну
I
да,
lost
большой
that
пинг
guy
от чего?
while
От
looking
того,
at
что
the
много
comment
этих
stream.
костов.
Да.
Туда-сюда, это вот там переключение у него
Да.
идет, а там начинается проблема.
И когда большой пинг, он не там, где ты его видишь. Я думаю, что когда пинг больше 300, сервер броситесь играть.
Ух, 300, да, может быть.
Tell you what,
До 500
tell you what,
и
I'll head
играли,
for the
играли.
enemy airfields. Let's try to do something spectacular as a last deed, and then we go to a more active server. No, but there are many people online, but if you cannot communicate, how are you going to find the enemy? That's a big problem with this
Со
game.
смартфона вышел, да и там 5
It's so
человек
sprawling, the
есть.
maps are huge.
И
How
когда
do
ты
you
ему в
find
шею
the enemy?
заходишь, то он там вообще, слушай, тебя как слайд-шоу.
Так, а куда второй месяц поделся?
Keeping a
По-моему, я
tight
вроде видел упал.
eye all around.
Но не засчитали. Наверное, сам разбился.
We're going towards a station, by the way.
Ну, броневички
German
эти
train.
потерял.
Maybe I could strafe the train. Let's see if I find it. That's the
Yeah,
station,
sure.
I guess. Ah, wait. There's action there. 2 people, I think. Hi, Clever. Thank you for liking my post. I saw something, now I no longer see it. That's another objective, by the way, the German convoy. I'll try and spot it. While also checking my 6. German convoy, he says, should be moved to my right. That's the mark of one bomb. Trust me guys, we're going to play a quick action server after this. It won't be boring for much longer. I just wanted to give a conclusion to this sortie. A conclusion of sort, so to say. Then when I die we go to something quicker paced. Besides, this is really the more interesting way to play, but if you cannot communicate because everyone speaks Russian, it's going to be difficult finding the enemy. That's very predictable, to say the least. I'm making the rounds between enemy objective also, so it's kinda strange that I cannot find anyone.
Ты вон вышел.
On my way to, what did he say? Railroad. Oh, I'm there. I think I'm there. Well, let's see at the railway station. Let's see if I can find the train. It's already been bombed. Yeah, it is. Maybe I can do some further damage. Destroy a truck or two. I mean, why not?
А кто помогает мне с мессером на связи?
Ooh, the tree.
Я здесь,
Ты стреляешь?
да.
Oh, they're all shooting at me.
Спасибо.
I guess they still had ground artillery in the place, so maybe this would be the end of our sortie and we can go play quick action. I would have told you to be so well defended.
Так, я пустой, ухожу.
Еще один у меня заход.
Нужно стрелять.
Блять, мессер.
Let's just sacrifice ourselves for the motherland
Папа,
and then we go
я
and
пропустил.
play quick action. Lest you all fall asleep on this stream, I'm sorry guys, I thought there would have been more action. Yes, the RTA artillery, by the way. Did I get it? No, I don't think so. I wish I had some bombs. Got any points yet? No. No, of course, I haven't destroyed it. The engine is acting up. One last passage I think is all I will have before I destroy myself. And we switch server.
Движок стал.
Okay, doesn't longer respond. I could have crashed right into the train at
Yeah.
least. Okay, let's go to something quicker paced. It's a shame really, this is what I wanted to play, but without
Первый
communication it's kind of impossible. We will never find anything like this. Also, closing TeamSpeak is probably for the best, because it seems to ruin my performance very badly. Very, very bad. Let's do some Berloga, the quick action server, then maybe we play the campaign. Yeah, Ludwig, it was quite a way to to exit the server. Berloga. But it didn't make sense. I mean, did I have to submit you guys to me returning to the airfield as well? I might as well take my own life. But I hope amounted to a fairly spectacular way. In any case, we'll be dogfighting now. And I want to fight the Mustang that I've been using also in War Thunder, and I'm still trying to learn. It's also the favorite plane of my friend Nix. Today apparently is working, but he will like me to have practice in it when we fly together one of these days. And I think you can use the Mustang if you go here. Yeah, here it is. We have both the P57 and the P51, because they're in the Boulderplat expansion. I picked the Mustang, of course. I think it said Mustang, right? Additional ammo. Well, I always take additional ammo. Better fuel, that's a certainty. And also the gyro gun set. Why not? Why not? Hi. Prosit. Yeah, indeed. Let's go to the quick action. Ah, yeah, you asked for it. Well, you ask well, because this is probably one of the funnier way to play. Let's try to make a difference in this heated deathmatch. Now we're all spawning together here. Basically, there's no objective besides just kill your friends. Kill your enemies, protect your friends. I mean, don't kill your friends if you can. And they should be all around me. You can also use, you can use external view here. Here they are. And also the external view lets you see farther for some reason. Look at that. You can see almost nothing like this. External view, you see them perfectly, probably because you don't have the glass of the plane between you and the action. So this is a plane was engine management. I don't know very well, because here you actually have to do the engine management, unlike War Thunder. But I don't think we are currently. Yeah, we definitely aren't at a max RPM. You call this plane the Cadillac, Ludwig? Is that how you call the plane? That's an interesting nickname. Why is that? No, but I've been using it in the other game. This is the later version though. The later version, it's very differently mode. The engine is... No, you have to stay in combat mode, I believe. Otherwise... Oh, the parachute from that guy. No, it's disappeared. I saw the parachute for 1 second, then it disappeared. Let's try and see where the enemies are. There were so many people all around me, now I see nothing. You know how playing games are, sometimes you have to wait. Here they are! Ooh, they crashed into one another, look at that! That's fireworks for you. Too bad one of them could have been a kill for me, but I guess it wasn't to be. Yeah. Down it goes, completely in pieces. At least it was spectacular to behold. Here's more action. Over there. I wonder if these guys have a Discord or TeamSpeak server. I'd love to go and look. Seems a bit weak in the engine department. Probably I have to increase the RPM to almost max. Or maybe does it have... Could it be that it has a booster lever like the Jag? You don't have to do any of that in War Thunder. That's another American plane. That's the Jag, okay. And that's possibly German, no, because the underside is white. That's typical of Russian planes, but I'll have to go and check to be sure. Increasing speed. That's... what is that? It looks like a lightning to me. Okay, the lightning are in the new expansion, so that's a friend. It's a mess of planes, a complete mishmash of everything you could meet. It's also very good training for identification, playing on this server. Because everyone plays whatever he wants, so you have to tell all the planes apart. This also looks fairly Russian to me, but I'm not that sure. No, the lightning is shooting it, so I might shoot as well, I guess. At least it will be... No. Okay, that's a friend who's shot him. And also he's got him. Okay, well, I kind of assisted. Blade suppressing fire. Suppression fire. I will follow him. I wonder who you are. If only we could speak. What do we have around here? I really like the way the rear view mirror is actually positioned outside of the cockpit. It's also useful. Sometimes it aside me. You can spot an enemy before he opens fire. Here's the enemy. That's the lightning chasing one guy that is chasing another guy. Let's trust the lightning. I guess this should be an enemy. Did I kill him? Well, I certainly did damage. Look at the stalling siren. I don't know if he will come out of that dive, but let's follow him just to be sure. Seems to still retain some control of the airplane. And indeed he has come out. So here comes the second salvo. And I think I broke the tail. Now it's going down. Yeah. That's a kill, right? Well, it should be. It should be. Doesn't seem to amount to that. Not yet. Sometimes it takes some time. Yeah, indeed it did. Now it's a kill. And what else do we have? These are all players, by the way. There are no bots on this kind of server. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff going on. Also in damage. Just now noticing. What is that? What is that? What is that? That looks like the jug. Okay, so the one following by means of exclusion. No, it's gone upwards. That could be German, I guess. How does it look to you? Ha ha ha, the bets are on. No, it's American. To me it looked American. I think I saw the star. Now you have three factions. You see, originally you only had to tell basically the German BF 109 from all the other stuff. Now there's a lot of stuff. And that was a friendly shooting on this guy. So maybe I'm wrong and he's an enemy. I cannot keep the engine in emergency modes for so long. I'm going to break it 100%. Now it's being fired upon by what I have to presume is a friend. So let's try to butt in. What the hell is that, American? Okay. I guess it could be a BF. It doesn't look that BF to me. But he's firing on it, so. No, I'm again in emergency mode. You have to stay in combat mode. Now we're three guys following just one. Poor him, he has no hope. Meow. Look at him opening fire as well. I might also open fire just for giggles. I guess it's a difficult shot, but why not try? You cannot win if you don't buy the ticket. Oh, everyone is smoking, I'm also smoking. Of course. Why drink and drive when you can smoke and fly? That should be my motto. Are we now 4 people chasing that guy? Are the teams unbalanced, by the way? No. But they have some fewer people. That's the enemy, isn't he? Ah, the engine stopped. That's why no one's chasing him anymore. But what was it, really? That's not a BF. And yet it has the German crosses. Looks like a Spitfire to me. Was it a capture Spitfire? I have no idea. I miss Nix. Nix would know. Is the stream still going well, by the way? Yeah. Everything's working. What sort of plane was that? What devilry? Oh, I lost priority on the window. Okay. Let's make it a turn and find something else to shoot at. Here they are. Here they are. That's a lightning. Shooting. So that's the enemy. Look how nice the gyro gun sight works. Once you come to terms to its workings, it's not bad at all. Really helps you. Too bad the nose of this plane covers so much of the action. Oh, who got the kill? Ma? That's at least an assist, I believe. Yeah, it was a BF, okay, this was easy to identify. I think I should get the assist, but probably I won't, because this game isn't very good at assigning merit. Oh, I'm in emergency mode again. I'm going to break the engine unless I stay careful with this. This is on War Thunder. The engine breaks suddenly, and it's final. You have no appeal. Here's the action again. It's much quicker pace like this, very unlike the true multiplayer mode. That's already going down, also disconnected before hitting the ground. I see many contrails over there. Too bad I'm so low. I'll try to gather altitude first. What's my altitude, by the way? It's that, okay. We're about, I believe it should be 1000 when the long game does 1000. Yes, Mr. Lightning. That's a collector plane, by the way. They're called like that, collector plane. You have to buy them separately. Unless you got... Maybe it's included in the collector's edition of the DLC. That looked like a Spitfire, and the thing following it, I guess, could be the enemy. That's also very good training for identifying stuff in War Thunder. It's just as valid. I mean, it's the same planes. Of course it is. I'm not sure about that, not even with the zoom. I wish War Thunder had this kind of zoom. It's really missing from the game. In VR you cannot do it in War Thunder. Whereas it works just as well here. So why? I'll also remove the frame rate indicator. I mean, I have it here. There's no need to have two of them. I'll follow this guy to the thick of the combat. Still don't know for certain if it's an enemy, by the way. Not if he has seen me, that's another uncertain thing. Engine in combat mode, okay, that's good. No, that's not a BF. That could be a Focke-Wulf, I believe. It's the strange plane from before, I think. It's an enemy in any case, because the friend is shooting him. Okay, that's also a way to tell. Increase power. I shoot something just to... I think he's getting the kill, okay. But we might as well intrude, I mean, why not? This is war. The early bird gets the worm, as they say, or something like that. %96% power now. No. I'm afraid I'm gonna break the engine. The nose of the plane covers completely the point where you're supposed to shoot. That's terrible. But also realistic, I believe. Ah, I hit him at least once. I saw the shot effect. And now he's leaking a lot of stuff, both oil and fuel. Here you come, man, you're finished. 100%. I will follow him to the ground though. You can never be too sure. The other guy is doing the same. Still trying to put himself behind me, if you can believe it. It's very, very vengeful. I mean, he's looking for revenge, that's what I'm trying to express. And what is this? What is this? Ah, well, but the engine stopped, I mean, let's stop wasting ammo on this guy. I don't know how much I still have. It was a BF 109K version, I got the kill, good. Second kill. The K version. I don't know about the K version. It's one of the later ones. I'll have to ask Nix. He surely knows a lot about it. And here hits the ground. What is that? What is that? Well, I'm a bit low to chase it. Ah, I saw tracers coming from below, apparently. Am I dead? I'm wounded. P51. Low fuel. I think I'm dead. I can see nothing, but yeah, I'm definitely falling like a brick to the ground. Ah! Don't die on me, man! And it was bound to happen eventually. Yeah, they hit me a little bit. They got me, I'm sorry. Charlock has been caught. Ah, it's the same guy I killed before, so he got his revenge. Mr. Tagaru, however it is pronounced. Shall we pick the same plane or go with something different? Ah, let's pick the Tempest. Yeah, the British Tempest is a beast of a plane. Incredibly powerful. And of course with the boosted engine, because why the hell wouldn't I pick that modification? A beast of the plane. I think we'll also go and play some career mode after this, because this is a bit pointless. I mean, you just spawn, die, kill, spawn, die, kill. It's like this. Maybe spawn, kill, die. That's more the actual order of things. Okay, here RPM is always to the max. I don't think you have a boost level. No, but you are indeed supposed to control the radiator. Neither. This is Make Fury automated, I don't remember. This is the Tempest, by the way. Looks a lot like a bigger Spitfire with a much bigger engine, capable of 3000 horsepower. If you can believe it, this thing goes faster than the M262 in many situations. M262 is the German jet we're going to play later, so if it goes faster than that, you better believe it's powerful. Here I see 3 targets, 2 above, another one there. Well, it's a quick action server, I mean, of course they're all closely together. Maybe we could go to the combat box server. Honestly, I don't know if it also employs bots. I haven't played much on it. But if there are bots in the map, it's not a problem that there's only 5 players. And we could at least in theory speak with them utilizing Discord, I think. I'll go and check it out after this live. Let's see if I can identify which is the enemy. That looks like my own plane, so I guess that's the German. Yeah, should be. Ah, I hit him with a tracer. Ah. No. Woohoo! Be careful, man. There's another one. Ah, this is dangerous. He's going faster than me. Here he is, I can still see him, right in the distance. I'll come back in a flash. Here he comes. Get ready. No, apparently not. No, he's not chasing. And I'm the one in chase. That would be hard to reach. It's a mishmash of planes from different eras. So hard to identify things in this that much server. That's very Spitfire-y to me. Definitely something we don't need to follow. That could at least in theory be German. And that is definitely German with the thin wings. So let's try to make a turn and follow him. He's going towards the ground right now, which goes very much to our advantage. Yeah, it's a BF, but now I blacked out. Damn it. Blacked out completely. I lost consciousness. See, the problem with this, you can't do your senses, okay. The problem with these planes is that the pilot at the time didn't have the G-suit. The G-suit is the thing that constricts your blood flow, so you don't completely lose consciousness during tight turns. But I guess the German pilot also had some problems, because he isn't currently coming for me. No, here he is. That should be him, I believe. I'm not sure he still sees me. Let's see if it's the German plane. No, that's a Spitfire, so I don't know where he went. Why is he making such turns? Maybe he sees the enemy? Well, maybe he does, but they don't. There's movement down below, over there. Something greyish. Still not sure. This is fairly squarish, must be German. Come on. I bet you're German. I'm going to bet on it, because in fact I'm not so sure. No, but it's German. And this, I believe, will be my third kill, because what can he do now? That's American, okay. Yeah, look at info. What else do we have? Oh, he blacked out again. These British pilots. What do they give them to eat? They're so fancy and weakly. Come on, wake up, man. I'm going to crash. Unless he wakes up very soon, I guess. I'm going to crash. He was an F wood, in any case, that I destroyed. And I died due to the blackout, if you can believe it. Okay, let's go to something more involving. I got 3 kills in any case, it wasn't all waste. And now, dogfight. I will try the combat box. There are only 5 people, but it's a more modern setting. It's going to have the German jet, and perhaps it will have bots. And for sure it has a Discord, that I know for a fact. Let's go to the Discord first, by the way. Discord, here it is. I'll put it in push to talk mode first. But I think I already did it, right? I did it earlier. I'll have to check though, I want to be sure. Where the heck are the Discord options? Where is the Discord options? They're here. They're here, voice and video, push to talk, press backspace, perfect. This is their Discord. It's completely empty. That's the Sturmovik's community for you. The Discord of the server is empty. Well, I guess. Good to know. At least we know. Be nice. A little bit of smack talk is expected in online gaming, but don't get nasty. That's good advice. Also in general. I guess I could put myself in the channel just to let people know I'm there, but let's first enter the game. so I choose my side. I would have liked to do mostly multiplayer today, but it doesn't seem to work that way. There is no one on the voice channel, so you either do quick action or you fly in circles for ages. Let's see how the team's composition made. Just one sortie here. If we cannot find the action, I'm going to single player. Still loading. This is the German map, by the way. This is also in War Thunder, but it looks tons better here. The cities are sprawling huge things. The modeling is great. Let's see if someone greets me by saying, "Hey, we're watching you stream again." That would be a bit anxiety-inducing. Okay, there's one less person on the German side. That's good, because I actually wanted to play the jet, which is not here. Nor is it here. There must be a place capable of spawning it. No. And then only one remains. No, guys, unless you've seen it and I somehow missed it, we don't have the squad on this map. Ah, there are actually 2 airfields there. No, I'm not going to fly a bomber, you would even more fall asleep. There are 2 airfields here, actually. So, bottom one doesn't have it. Top one neither does. Okay, I guess, man, people, I'll just pick the BF. Let's go with the K version, I don't know it. In what setup does it have? Usually the DLC planes have more options. This has... It's probably the better engine, I believe. Let's bring also bombs. I mean, I can always drop them on the way, but I'd like to drop it on an enemy. Everything stays the same. Accept. And start. Okay, taking off in a German plane for the first time today. I'll join the German Discord. I mean, maybe someone will come and greet me. That would be nice. Axis Flight 1. Testing. Okay, the push to talk works. Why does this game have such reduced player base? So much fun, man. So much fun. Look how tight and cramped is the cabin of these planes. The German ones are really tiny. Starting the engine. The engine management is very automated, as I was saying, for the German plane, but you have to watch your RPMs, because if you go over a certain limit, you're going to break the engine. It tells you how many minutes you can be at each power. Here it is. No, not this. Maximum power in emergency mode. Engine mods. Nominal unlimited time is 2400 RPM. Combat power you can hold for 30 minutes, 26,000 RPM. But it tells you in any case, you get a message to know how fast you're going. Can't see anything. It's very cramped, even too much for its own good. Let's hope I don't crash into anything. Pretty decided by chance in any case. Okay, I was lucky. I cannot see anything out of this thing. Very limited visibility. Pressing the landing gear. Ah, but this is also a server where you cannot navigate with the map. You're actually supposed to do it by sight. Did anyone join the Discord in the meantime? No, of course he didn't. Low pressure in injection system. What does it mean? That's something I don't know about this plane, I guess. Let's hope I don't break it even before I reach the enemy. We're flying westward, right? Okay. We started on Well, so we're now heading to the Dortmund bomber base. Past that is the Bochum tank pass. We could drop the bomb on some tank. Let's try and do it. But I also have to take a look at the combat notes I mean the operation notes of the airplane, since it was saying something about the injection system, and that got me worried. Airplane has a wide automatization, okay, as all German planes. The aircraft is equipped with a MV water metal mixture injection system. That's the thing that prevents the engine detonation in the emergency power mode. It engages automatically when the throttle is set to maximum. There is enough mixture for 25-30 minutes. However, the engine can work up to 10 minutes at this mode. Wait for another 10 minutes at the combat mode before engaging them. So it's a safety measure. Actually, it's harder to break your engine. That's good to know. So we should be around that area. Here we have to navigate by sight. It's a cool thing in itself, but it makes everything much harder. Especially in a plane where your visibility is so much limited. Well, we're flying straight west from the fields, so we will see Dortmund soon, I believe. Should be able to spot it. Well, not so soon. This is another huge map. But without Discord, unless there are bots, it's going to be even more boring than before. We will soon go play single player, I tell you. Like, I will fly to the front line. If I still see no one, considering no one is speaking to me or in the Discord at all, we're going to play single player. There really is no choice with this game. I mean, it's so cool online, but if people don't play it, there is no choice. There are no messages whatsoever. It's completely empty, you see. So they're actually playing, but they don't use the Discord. Maybe I could try to make a call on chat. Ciao. Anyone uses Discord here? I just ask the friends, of course. There is nothing whatsoever in front of me. It's mostly down to luck. When you cannot communicate with people, you take off. You head to one objective, but how do you know if that objective is the one that does the action? No, come on. Let's not waste further time in this. It's hopeless. We play single player. Ah, he was responding. Too late. I'm afraid too late, man. You should have responded more quickly. And now close Discord altogether and we go play single player. Maybe he was responding. I don't have Discord or something like that. No, but as I said, I wanted to fly the Mustang. Let's go with the Mustang carrier. I believe it's the last one I created. This one. I believe. Let's see. Now we will have no miss of action because it's a created campaign against the computer, so we will be ensured to meet the enemy on a regular basis. This is the fire group. Nice emblem, by the way. What is that? A cat on a bomb? Enemy railway junction. Ah, this is the P-47 mission, though. But the P-47 is cool to use in campaign because you can drop the huge bombs and then start off fight too. Let's try and do that once. I'll go with the Billy version. I don't know why. And of course we will have to prevent the error I made the other day and not use unlimited ammo. Okay, the ammo is limited. Because if the ammo isn't limited, you cannot get rid of the bombs and fight well, and that's going to suck. So this is our mission, enemy railway junction attack. And of course we move the waypoint ahead, so we start right by the objective like this. And start mission. Yes, it's a nice trick. Did you know about it? If you play Sturmovik, do that, because it shortens your downtimes by a lot. Now, about the labels, I tend to use labels when I play campaign, because I like to show you people the missions as I go on through the career. If I don't activate the labels, it will be hard. I got some criticism for that, and I think it's warranted. After all, this is meant to be a very realistic simulation. If you use labels, it's not realistic at all. But, we'll see how it goes. I mean, let's start without labels. If needed, I will activate them. Maybe I can do one try in the first way and another in the easier one. It's now loading. You actually have to open the desktop overlay to see the splash screen, otherwise it just garbles your image and basically crosses your eyes. It's horrible. And come on, it's almost there. I already see the map. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Just one last look at the setup. We have 3 bombs. This plane carries a lot of bombs. It's very cool. It's got 3 huge bombs to drop on things. We will completely destroy. Imagine an entire formation of planes carrying this. Look what it does. I mean, it's basically a ground attack plane when it wants to do it. It's also a fast plane once you initiate a dive. So let's remove all labels and see how it goes. I mean, I will make an attempt. After all, it was asked last time. So, about setting the engine of the Jag. It's kinda hard, actually, because you have 3 things. You have the throttle lever, which is the main one, but you also have to set the RPM and the actual booster that I now have on the keyboard. And the speed results from a combination of the 3 different levers. So you have to keep an eye on them at all times. Increasing time compression so we don't have to wait as much. And let's follow the plane's progress on the map. This will be much faster pace. But for now I'll keep also, I will keep the labels for now. We'll disable it once the combat starts. Then if only one of you tells me, no, but activate the labels so we can see the next mission, I will also do that. I'll try to get some more altitude, but I'll probably have to give it away once I go and bomb the target. Also, ground attack is a lot of fun in Sturmovik. I don't know if you've ever done it, but especially in VR, it has a feeling of speed and perception of depth that is much superior to War Thunder. You will soon see it in action. By the way, I'm also followed by the entire wing of my friends. Here they are. Well, we're not many, just 4. Ah, no, there's another 2 down below. It seems strange. The altitude you read, I believe here. Is it possible that we are 3,000? Seems too much. Here's the city. Look how big the cities are in this game. Very unlike War Thunder. And that's the concentration of troops. Wasn't it a railway junction? Yeah, it's a railway junction, I think. Disabling time compression. I guess disabling labels. That's a question mark, if there ever was one. Should I disable the labels? That's a good question. Because I only have 3 bombs. If I miss with the 3 bombs, it's going to be completely pointless. Let's drop the bombs with labels, then we do the dogfight without. Here are the friend. There's also the famous Brandon Anderson. That's like Brandon Sanderson, which is a writer of science fiction. I don't know if you know him. And I already see the effect on my friend's bombs. Drop a bomb, a bomb, a bomb. Ah, what is happening? Something very bad is happening. I think I got caught in the splash explosion of the bomb. It happened the other day too. You have to be careful, these are huge bombs. And sorry guys, we'll have to do a second attempt. You have to drop them from much more higher. First mistake. And that's completely on me. The loading won't be long. That's the German jet, by the way. I will go more flat and drop them from up high. And then that everything remains the same. Okay, accept. It's difficult, really. It's not easy at all. What the fuck are you doing plane? Don't joke with me. Going back to the city. What city is it, by the way? I'll have to zoom to know it. The plane pulls very downward, well, probably because of the bomb. I was trying to engage. Strangely enough, the autopilot doesn't work. Okay, now it's working, so we can go and look at the name of the city just for the sake of curiosity. We're actually bombing Wesel. Okay. I don't know it. Seems like a rather small town, in fact. Not really much of a city. Now, let's do that. I'll tell you what I do. I'm going to bait the ground artillery with the help of the wingmates. And once they drop the bombs, only then I go and drop the final one. Why does it fly so? Oh. Trying to trim this thing, but doesn't want to go straight. Probably the weight of the bombs. As soon as the targets appear, here they are, I tell the wingmates to attack nearest ground target.
Search for enemy ground targets.
Increase time compression again. Here they go. It's not really a second choice with this game, you see, there are no extra lights. If you make the mistake, you're out. Did I hit? I guess I'll never know, because the game conveniently removed the... Well, at least I'm still alive, I mean. I didn't want to risk it. Let's remove the labels now and see how it goes. And check them out from time to time. We completed the secondary, but not the primary objective. So there's still too much alive. I'll strafe the guns a bit, just to reduce the pressure. This is a plane that has very effective weapons against an armored target, as you will soon see, or rather you should have, what I missed. Still no enemies on the horizon. I guess we all dropped our bombs by now. I wish I knew if I hit. Unfortunately, the game opted not to show me. I didn't look so good, that I must tell you. These are the friends being shocked at. Some labels. I turn them on just once in a while. I know it's a bit cheating, but what can you do? Ah, I got one. Okay, finally destroyed something. Look at them. Look at them. Still no enemies on the horizon. But I see we actually completed the objective, so it's a bit of a dilemma. In theory we should retreat. I'll do one last pass. We better not waste our lives here. There's still a lot of targets there, but that's the big concentration. Far too dangerous to go down there. Besides, if a pack of BFs come while we're so down below, it's going to be very dangerous for jacks. They don't perform well at low altitude, to say the least. No, missed. Okay. Okay, I'll tell the other guys to start returning to base. Return to base is F7. They actually hit F7, that's a good question. Here you are. No enemies on the horizon. Let's point the plane towards the base. I'll put it on autopilot, which is not realistic, it's a game autopilot, just for the purpose of turning on the lamp, because it's got dark and you can no longer see me. It seems like this. Look at me with my head outside of the actual plane. So where is the front line? Well, we better start heading back for base. If we meet the enemies, it would be our best interest to meet him close to home. So let's try to gather altitude. I think the ideal altitude for this plane is about 3500 in case of engagement. That's where the engine is supposed to work best. And let's just go. I will put some more booster with the leftmost lever so we go faster. I see no enemies. Basically now we have to wait, but not for that long. Maximum time compared. Why are the friends going the wrong way? This is where we're supposed to fly. Do like me, copy my action. No, you're supposed to say return to base. Maybe that puts them on an automatic route. No, I'll tell them flight leader orders, formation. No, that's the formation. Patrol orders. Orders. Do like me. Let's try that one. F6. They completely disappear from the map. Didn't give me the kill, and yet I did kill that thing. Well, there's not much we can do now except wait. While hoping the enemy doesn't come, or maybe hoping it comes. While we play, let me see if there is some information about the servers where we played. Like, are there peak times for them? But Wings of Liberty was mostly populated just by people that spoke only Russian. Wings of Liberty L2. Even up the stats. With the pilots of the world. Well, meaning of Russia, I guess. Maybe I'm already ranked in it, I don't know. It's got 1200 active players, can you believe it? Fuck. The fair play index is an indicator of the correct behavior of the player. It affects the score. Okay. These are very specific to people that play often on it. Wait a second. I'm seeing red on the map. I'm seeing red. Yeah, these are enemy planes. Okay. Flight leader orders. Engage the nearest air target. Too bad I'm probably completely alone, right? Yeah, because they decided to go the opposite way. Because they're stupid wingmates. So how can I engage so many people completely alone? It's 3 fuck wolves. I think I will regret it. If at least I could see them come back on the map. Now, if I play without labels, you see how it is. I'm alone against 3. How can it work? I have to at least keep them until it's 1-on-1. I hope I hit him. If I black out, I'm dead. Increase the booster. Increase the RPMs. Okay. It's 3-on-1. Where are the wingmates? Completely disappeared. They're at base by now. They're drinking to my health. I say, the commander. What's last seen the commander? No, I'll keep the labels for as long as I have more people against me than I am. 3-1. How can you win without labels? It's impossible. Also now they brought me down low, where this plane is less powerful. Because of course my own wingmates are stupid, but the enemy isn't. Did I hit him? Good question. I saw a piece come off. That was a piece of his wing. Yeah, that one's probably out of the picture. Let's head for the second one. Missed him. That's also trying smoke. It's a good sign. Mr. Alexander Bohm. I lower a bit the flaps. No. All three of them are on the same side. That's very bad. And that side is the behind of me. And I lost control, and that's the predictable end of it. I mean, I was 3-on-1. Because my wingmates are so stupid. What an ending to a sort of well-made mission, and then this happens. At this point, I think it's not worth it to try again. Let's go to a different mission. But that's really on my wingmates. Why did you leave me alone like that? I was supposed to follow them, but I am the leader. I told them to follow, and yet the mission was also accomplished, mind you. What a shame. I'm not going to save, otherwise we lose this pilot. Not that it matters that much. I'll go play the German side now. I have time, I believe, for another mission. Let's make it a good one. Hi Lino, thank you for commenting. I think you commented the share. I cannot read it. If you want me to respond immediately, you should comment the stream. Then I would see it in VR. Thank you in any case for participating. Let's go with the Me 262. No Bodenplatte stream is complete without at least one sortie on that plane. Yeah, this is the group I was speaking about. We're going to do an enemy troop concentration attack. Let's look at the flight path. This time I'll be more careful to follow my guys around, since apparently they're unable to follow me. As stupid as this might seem. I mean, I'm the commander. If I tell them to return to base, it's clear I mean return to base with me. This is the hardest game to stream. Probably the reason almost no one does it. Here it comes. And should start up right now. We're going to attack troops, right? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Risk of Rain 2. That's a cool game. You should try it. They recently upgraded it. I'm going to test it later. Maybe even stream it. Who knows? Okay, here we are. Setup of the plane. We're gonna need bombs. We're already carrying bombs. Perfect. Gyro gun sight, fuel regulating valve, and that's it, I guess. Go. Don't waste further time. We don't have much time left. Here we are in the beautiful German jet of the final part of the war. One of the best and at the same time more difficult to use aircraft of the game. Because once you lose a speed you cannot do that much. It's very slow to accelerate. Let's use time compression until we get to the objective. Already I see enemies. These are taking off right now. Yeah, it's enemies taking off. I can see the bombs under the airplane. Okay, here they are. For a moment I thought the ground crew... Thank you, Raf, for liking my post. Very much appreciated. You see how it is. If I disable the labels, it becomes 10 times harder. I know, that could be interesting in a way. But not if it means repeating the same mission ad nauseam. This must be the true concentration attack. The planes are coming to intercept. But we better drop the bombs before I fight. So let's go and do that. Do we have, by the way... I don't know if I'm in automatic engine management. It seems so. Well, German planes are mostly automatic in any case. Besides, I never overheated or broke this engine during my past attempts at piloting the plane. Okay, reduce time compression because we're over the object. Now I'll tell the friends. Flight leader, orders. Attack ground target. We drop the bombs, then we turn our attention to the enemy. What I hit, I hit. We cannot lose time on this. It's already dangerous as it is. And bomb a bomb. I wish the game let me see if I hit or not. Maybe we know it from the score. But let's turn our attention to the enemy immediately. I will try to go high. This is a plane that has to go high. Did I get something? Seems not. These are probably the British Hawker Tempests. That's what seems more likely in any case. So, my speed is there. Okay, kilometers per hour. We're too low. 200. Coming straight for us. It's Tempest. I could in theory try and disable the levels. Let's see how it goes, I mean. But these missions, I guess the kind of numbers we're going to face. That's crazy, man. I'll never manage to complete the mission if I disable the labels. At least for situational awareness. Also because VR reduces the resolution of what you actually are able to see. So for identification purposes, actually, I wouldn't want the labels. Just the arrow above the planes, same arrow for every plane, would be already enough. And that's not an option. Also, again, the friends have gone completely in the wrong direction, and I'm alone. Let's tell them to engage the bandits. No, not the jester. Orders. Attacking us. I'll try to extend my distance. Accelerate for as far as I can. We're going now 500, but the Tempest reaches it. That's the problem. The Tempest can reach the speed. I also strafe that thing, since it's on my path. I mean, why not? I think I hit it. I don't know if I destroyed it. Now we're going 500, and I trade it for altitude, but already I have 2 enemies behind, and no friend in sight. How the heck am I supposed to fight like this? I think the Bodenplatte campaign isn't as balanced as the Stalingrad and Moscow one, because this kind of situation never presented themselves. Maybe it's just harder, I mean, that's also a possibility. But you never found yourself so overwhelmed. Well, after all, if I play the German side, I mean, Germany lost the war. Earlier I could have easily won if the wingmen followed me, but they didn't bother. Now it's just a difficult engagement. Let's see how it goes. I'm too slow now to gain more altitude. I'll try to climb. No way. Accelerate a bit. Okay, finally they're helping. They're helping. So this isn't as hopeless I thought at first. They actually are engaging the bandits this time. That one's coming straight for me, but he cannot make the turn apparently. Now we're going 300. I'll be able, I think, to shoot that guy. Maurice Cole. No cigar. Let's go to the other one. These planes are scary, I tell you. I haven't fought them often in War Thunder yet because I tend to use the Russian, so they're allies for me, but I bet they must be dangerous. Okay, I got one. I broke his wing. Now he's going down. One less to worry about. Then labels and lead guide off. That's also a good idea. Let's do it. Let's do it. You're right. Let's do it. Key mapping. Tell you what, that's a good idea. Maybe I should play like that. There was a key to enable and disable it. Aiming help. I actually have it also on a joystick button, but I don't know which. Right shift backspace. I don't use it that much, by the way, because the guide isn't that useful. I think I disabled it. It's often wrong. I don't know if you noticed, but the aiming guide is often wrong in my experience. Doesn't seem to take into account everything. Thank you for commenting, by the way, Matthew. Any contribution is always appreciated. And also, I see your point. I mean, having all the assists on really ruins the stream. But I'd like to increase the action scenes. No, it's still on, I'm sorry. Right shift backspace. I pressed it again. Maybe I pressed it twice earlier. We will see once I get myself behind the thing. I think he was also the one that told me the other time about the labels thing. No, as I told you the other day, I see your point, but try to play this in VR. The kind of action you see in the career missions is so intense that without labels it's very hard to even survive, let alone complete the mission. Okay, it's disabled it seems. No, it isn't. Haha. Well. This will not do for my very expert viewers. Let's see to rebind the key. Aiming help. I'll put it on backslash. I didn't press backslash. Well, that key in any case. It's kind of otherworldly, the sound of this plane's engine does, compared to the propeller-driven ones. Let's see if it's actually disabled. Now it's not in range. In any case, we win in this engagement, and that's also nice. For a change. The gyro gun sight is, in any case, it's better than the guide. Okay, no, it's still on. I don't know, man, it's not disabling. Just disable the labels when I shoot. It's just as simple, come on. Doesn't want to disable, I don't know what to tell you, Matthew, I'm sorry. I'll disable the actual labels. Besides, there's only an enemy left. I don't need the labels now. And here we go, and maybe we can get the kill without labels. Seems a bit distracted, or maybe he's damaged. Damn son, not now. Here's the other squab. Don't eat me. That would be a shitty ending of the stream. I'm out of ammo. Haha. Okay, I'm out of ammo. I guess there isn't much we can do now. It doesn't carry much ammo, this thing. Well, I got 1 kill, 3 transports. I mean, we can already start returning to base. I can no longer participate in the battle, so I might as well start to return. I don't think they will be able to intercept me this time. I can go very high in this jet. I won't tell the friends to follow, since they never do in any case once the mission is completed. Just let them handle the remaining bandit. And at least we will complete 1 mission, I guess, during the stream. All I have to do is return in friendly territory. "72 kilometers, but we won't play the whole thing. As soon as I'm back towards the front line, I'll press end mission, and you can easily complete it. The mission is accomplished. Back to the core flight path. Let's go with external view. This plane looks so cool. Let's show it for a change. Yeah. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but the new planes have better animation on the pilots. Look how it looks around. It looks kinda nice. We should soon see the city of Limjagan. Or to my left, I guess. Wait at maximum time compression, reason there is no sound. I would also like to show you guys the landing, but if I go and land now, it's going to take like an hour, because it's so far. That's part of the realism of this game. We'll just complete the mission as soon as possible. So about the engine management of this thing, I don't know that much, because I mostly played it in single player. How are you supposed to limit the RPMs? You should say something. Empty weight, oil rated pressure. That's maximum power in maximal mode, unlimited. You have 15 minutes at 8700 RPMs. You're supposed to keep it at 8400. And the RPM are these. Okay, I'm well below the safe point. It's not problematic. It's not a plane that overheats like the others. After all, it's from a different type of engineering. Okay, we can now complete it, I think. And this is at least 1 mission completed for the stream. I have another 10 minutes. Let's just do a quick engagement in this plane. I want to fight 1 full battle without labels, one that has no high stakes. We just completed the mission. And now just do a quick action scenario with the squads without labels at all. And let's see how I perform, just for matters of curiosity. Then I will conclude the stream, I guess. It's almost time. Exit, and this is 1 mission completed. Come on, there's always 1 mission completed. Yesterday when I played this, yes, it was mostly a mess. I failed this way and that, but in the end I completed 1 mission with 8 ends. So you can say, if you complete 1 during the stream, it wasn't a complete waste, no? So, full engagement, we go with 3, where is it? Axis power. Me-262. Just these. I want to reflect the fact that these planes were always that number. And let's put some yaks in it. And some lags, why not? Where is it? 5 Series 8, I guess. Whatever you want. 2 and 2. Like so. I won't have problems to spot friend from foe. They're completely different. So let's see, without labels, how many kills I get before my death. When I die, the stream dies too. It's the final go for the stream. Like the ending from Halo Reach, no? Only objective, survive. That was quite memorable. By the way, have you seen the review for the new Star Wars movie? It doesn't look that good. It seems there has been some problem with it. I cannot say I didn't expect it. Maybe this isn't the right place to speak about it, but personally I kind of expected it. Final engagement. Objective: survive. You have to give it his downtime. We start eventually. These pictures are really cool. I'd love to have it as a desktop wallpaper. I wonder if they're in some directory inside the games folder. But it is still loading. Okay, didn't crash. Let's set up the plane. Fuel regulating. And gyro guns, and that's it, I guess. Go. Don't have much time left. Hi Gottlob, thank you for commenting. Everyone's commenting me, but unfortunately you are commenting the shares. I cannot read it. I will respond you in a minute, I guess. This is almost the end of the stream. As I was saying, I only see the comments when they are to the stream itself. Okay, no labels at all. Final stand. We're fighting an assortment of lugs and yachts aboard a mid-262. We're a wing of 3, I believe, against 4 enemies. That's not so different from what I do on the Berlioga server. Actually, it should be much easier, since they're not real players. The German wingmen always sound angry, I don't know why. Whereas the British and Americans are so professional and calm. Jaeger. Why does he say Jaeger so much? Falke. I wish I spoke German. Jaeger means, maybe it means fighter. Isn't Jaeger the German word for hunter? I guess it could be the fighter plane. That's the friend, okay. Final objective: survive. Ooh, here he comes! It might seem like I have an advantage in the jet, but in this kind of engagement I'm not so sure about it. We're flying down below. This is a turn-by-turn fight, and this is a massive twin-engine plane, heavy fighter, that doesn't turn that well, so it's not actually an easy engagement. I don't know if I will manage it. I almost got that guy. Jaeger. We got it, guy. We got it, man. Jaeger. Here he comes. Checking my 6. Haha, I lost him. That's the difficulty of no labels, I guess. Ah, here he comes. Jaeger. Maximum speed now. Extend distance. Now, if he's stupid like most AI flyers are, he's going to pass me over the left wing. Well, apparently this one's better. Or maybe I'm going too fast for that. He's no longer following though. That's the rest of the battle. Let's rejoin it. That's the friend. It's been damaged, he's seen, so maybe it's just a contrail. But it's strange, the contrails are not black usually. This looks good. No. One is coming for me, that's the friend. That's the enemy. This is inviting. This is inviting, definitely the moment to attack. He's climbing and that's much to my advantage. Well, it will be, but I'm too slow. Okay, turn around. Look how he stays behind me. It's persistent. That's probably one friend with 3 on his tail. Okay, I guess he's finished. Let's at least punish one of them. Wow, they completely destroyed him. That's terrible. I love to write his family as the commander about what has happened. Staying horribly, spraying with tons of fuel. But also that guy is getting very exposed now. Going 400, how can I not catch up with the yak? Should be way faster. Shooting at this distance is hopeless. Everyone is faster than me for some reason. Am I not flying the jet? No, the game jerked. I got bad performance in the worst possible moment. I would have fired on him and probably hit him if it wasn't for the jerkiness of the view. This is going to take a while since, which is a problem because I'm actually running out of time. The turn performance just isn't there with this plane. And now they're firing on me. I might be the last one alive. I did some damage, I think. I think in the real engagement what the pilot of the German plane would do at this point is just accelerate and run away. I mean, doesn't make sense to engage these planes turn by turn like that. So maybe it wasn't the best choice for the job. Well, let's try to the very end, as I said. At least one kill would be nice, by the way. One kill is all I ask. He's leaking fuel. Ooh, he comes again from behind. There's only 2 guys that follow me in any case. So we can call it a day if I can get them. The other ones, I don't know where they went. Let's try to go straight up. No, this doesn't look good at all. I cannot turn as well as them. I guess we did prove Matthew's point though. This is probably the more interesting way to play. At least we did that. What an impossible situation. So maybe that's also another thing I proved. I like this plane, but not as a turn-by-turn dogfighter. It just cannot keep up with the others. And I guess that's a shame, because now we will have to do like the real German pilot and just retreat. Otherwise I just die on this. And that's not mostly on the labor side, it just doesn't turn well enough. It's hopeless, you see. They're always one step ahead of me. Completely hopeless, you cannot win. Okay, so we discover another new thing about the 262. It's not a good low altitude fighter. No, they're also killing me. I just close it. I mean, as I said, it was just an attempt. But indeed, playing without labels is cool. Also, playing online would be cool if people played this game. So spread the word, guys. Spread the word. Even if you didn't like the stream, tell everyone. Come and play Sturmovik, because it's a very, very cool game. And I guess this concludes it for today, because of course the clock is a tyrant, and we'll be here again tomorrow, same hour. I'll be playing that time the more easy and also engaging for the watchers War Thunder. That's bound to give you more action to look at. Where the heck is my mouse pointer? I cannot see it for some reason. Seems the overlay is bugged. Okay, that's it. Thank you for watching as always, and ciao from Italy. Bye bye, see you tomorrow, if you will want to come. In any case, thank you for being here today. See you soon.